Hey everyone, Cody from Mactelecom Networks. In this video, we're going to look at a new product released by Ubiquiti a couple of months ago, and that is the AI speaker. The AI speaker is a 100 dB speaker that comes in at $199 USD. We're first going to take a look at the speaker. We'll look at the mount that it comes with, the flush mount, and then we'll also see what it could do and talk about some things that I wish it could do. If you'd like to support my channel, I do have affiliate links down in the description below, so let's get started. This is the AI speaker. Right on the front, you can see we have this mesh cover and we have the Ubiquiti logo. This is removable and it's just by magnets. All we need to do is pull on it and it will come off. Under the cover, we have our speaker and we also have these two elastics at the top and bottom, and we have this turn knob. This turn knob is to be used with the in-wall mount, which I'll show you here in a minute. On the very back of the speaker, this is powered up by PoE++. So you either need to have a PoE++ switch or you need to use a PoE++ injector. There is also a reset button by the Ethernet input. What comes with the AI speaker is this wall mount that you would just screw to your wall, and this would be completely sticking out of your wall, and you could see that it's fairly thick. If you want this to be flush mount, they do have a flush mount that comes in at $59. This is the optional flush mount that you could buy from the Ubiquiti store, like I said, at that $59. It is pretty big, so you're going to have to cut a big hole in your drywall. I'll put the dimensions down below. We have this elastic clip here that's going to clip on the back of the AI speaker just so it doesn't fall on anybody. So let's go ahead and do that. On the back of the AI speaker, we have these two holes where the clip is going to go onto. With the clip now on the AI speaker, I'm just going to place this into the mount. The AI speaker is now within the wall mount, and we're going to want to make sure that we lock it, and I'm going to lock it right here just by turning. This is where the lock actually slides down onto the actual wall mount. I'm not going to be mounting this onto my wall, but it would look really nice and clean if you were going to be mounting this directly into your wall. I've now plugged in the AI speaker to a PoE++ port on my ECS switch, and you could see within UniFi Protect application, it's ready to be adopted, so let's get it adopted. The first thing that most Ubiquiti devices do is a firmware update, and you can see the status here. You'd also tell that it's updating by the yellow icon beside the name of the AI speaker. Now the AI speaker is adopted, let's click on it and see what we could do. You could see that we have the AI speaker, and I could click to talk and it would take over this mic. The AI speaker is right beside me, so I'm not going to do that, but I did test it and it did work well. We also have the settings wheel, so we could give the AI speaker a name. We could turn up the speaker and we could test the speaker, which we'll do here in a second. We could give it tags, and we could also pair this to a camera. We could do a manual recovery, we could restart, and we could remove the AI speaker. I've turned my noise gate off so that you guys could hear the speaker, and we're going to test it at a couple different volumes. So this is at 24%. Now we're going to go up to 50%. We'll go up to 80%. And now we'll go all the way up to 100%. At 100%, right beside my ear, that is very loud. If you have one of the PoE chimes, those are 80 dB, whereas this AI speaker is 100 dB. And you could use this as your doorbell chime. I'm now going to go ahead and create a couple of alarms in Alarm Manager, and we're just going to test the alarms to make sure that they're working and it's playing through the AI speaker. So I'm going to go over to our Alarm Manager, and then we're going to create an alarm. This first alarm is going to be for our PPE violation. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to say helmet invest, and I'm going to say my G6 PTZ. From here, we're going to go to sound. I'm not going to click an audio file, but you could do audio file, greeting, custom message, or you could do siren. I'm going to go ahead and do custom message. Now, under the custom message, we need to tell it what to play on. So if you had more than one AI speaker, or if you had an AI horn or a mix, you would be able to select those all down below. I just have the one AI speaker, so we'll select that, and it's going to say it's going to play on all. This is where we would put in our custom message. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to begin to write. I'm going to say, please put on your safety vest, which I did test this before, so it already popped up for me. And we could ignore repeat alarms if we want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn my noise gate off, and then we're going to test this alarm. I'm just doing test alarms with this, but if somebody did walk into this helmet and safety vest zone through the G6 PTZ and they weren't wearing a helmet or vest, this message would play. So let's hear what it sounds like.
Please put on your safety vest.
Now that is pretty loud. It is only currently at 80% because I didn't want to blow my eardrum. Let's do a couple other alarms. The next alarm that we're going to create is for one of our sensors, or our entry sensors, and this will be on my garage door coming into the house. So we'll see garage door open. We're going to click down on sensors, and then we're going to do open status changed and click on that garage door sensor. From here, we're going to go over to sound, and we're going to select a custom message. With the custom message, I'm going to say garage door open, and we're going to have that play on the AI speaker. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create this alarm. I have the sensor right here and the speaker is beside me, so let's go ahead and open it up.
Garage door open.
So that was pretty much instantaneous for when it did do it. So let's go ahead and make sure that it goes off again.
Garage door open.
If you don't want to hear that alert going off all the time, you could ignore repeat alarms, and then you could say how many minutes you want it to wait for. We're going to do a couple other alarms. This next alarm will be for a doorbell ring, but I want to put in a custom MP3 ring, and how we go ahead and do that, I'm going to go over to our settings wheel, and we're going to go to General. From General, we're going to go to Audio Files, and we're going to click on Manage. Now I'm going to upload an audio file to this, and I'm going to call this Dexter, and we're going to press upload. Now if we go over to our alarm manager, I'm going to create an alarm and I'm going to call it doorbell. From here, we're going to do an activity, and this is going to be a ring. We're going to select the doorbell and we're going to go over to sound. We're going to select an audio file and what to play on. For this, I'm just going to play it on my AI speaker, but you could see the smart PoE chime. Now for our audio file, we have all our different audio files that we uploaded. In this one, I want it to be Dexter. Let's go ahead and test this alarm. This would be like if somebody pressed my doorbell.
My name is Dexter. Dexter Morgan.
So that is quite a bit louder than that PoE chime. We're going to test out two more alarms. This next one will be vape alarm. And it will be found under our sensor, and it will be the air quality sensor. It's going to be the same as before. We're going to do the sound, and I'm going to do custom message, and it will play on the AI speaker. For this, I'm going to have to write something in. I'm just going to say vape detected, security on the way. If our air quality sensor detects any vape, it will go off on this AI speaker, maybe in a hallway or somewhere where you're not supposed to be vaping. So let's test it out.
Vape detected, security on the way.
So that does work pretty well, and hopefully that gets kids or adults to stop smoking where they shouldn't be. The last alarm that we're going to do is going to be with the key fob, and it's going to be to open up the garage door, my right garage door where Chantel parks. So we'll go ahead and we're going to create an alarm. I'm going to call this right garage door, and this time it's going to be an activity. Under the activity, we're going to select on the button, and down we see the USL fob, and I'm just going to have it under the arm button. Here we're going to go over to output because I have the USL relay going to my garage door opener. It is on output 2, and we're going to set this over to toggle. In the output mode for me, I'm going to put on to pulse for 1 second. We're also going to add another action. So when this gets pressed, we're going to want to do a sound, and it's going to be a custom message. We're going to play it on the AI speaker, and the custom message will be garage door open, Chantal is home. Now with that alarm set, I'm going to click the button on the key fob. It should open up my garage and it should play on the speaker. So let's go ahead and test that.
Garage door open, Chantal is home.
So that works perfectly. I'm able to know when Chantal is home and when I need to clean up the house. And that's going to be my video on the AI speaker. And I do really like this speaker, and I think it has a lot of use cases. Like shown in my thumbnail, you could use this for intruder alerts as well, even though we didn't set that up. Now, a couple things that I would like to see is the integration with UniFi Talk. Currently, you can't page the AI speaker to be able to talk through it from your UniFi Talk phone. If you had a bunch of AI speakers, it would be nice to be able to put these in a paging group from the phone where you could page out your staff or different employees. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the AI speakers and what features should come to it. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. All right, thanks.